When you look up at the stars, what do you think about it? That we may not be alone? The vastness of it all? One thing for sure is that space is enormous, with billions of stars and planets. Space is so big that even our own solar system is yet to be fully explored. There's a lot to wonder about space. The fact is, we don't know all the answers about it. However, we've compiled a list of some cool and mind-boggling facts that we know about space. Number 1. NASA spacesuit costs $12 million. Before we talk about other galaxies and stars, we would like to tell you how costly it can be to explore space. Just the spacesuit costs a whopping $12 million, and 70% of that cost is just for the backpack and control module. However, the spacesuits that NASA uses were built in 1974. If these were valued by today's pricing, they would cost an estimated $250 million. The suit has a weight of around 47 pounds without a life support backpack. And yes, they are bulletproof. Number 2. Moon landing footprints would last 100+ million years. Yes, you heard that right. The Apollo astronauts' footprints on the moon will probably stay there for at least 100 million years. If you're asking how, then let me explain it to you. Since the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, there's no wind or water to erode or wash away astronauts' marks on the moon. They won't stay there forever, though. The moon is in a dynamic environment. It's being constantly bombarded with micrometeorites and charged particles from the sun, which means that erosion is still happening on the moon, just very slowly. Bonus fact: within 100+ million years, we can see Halley's Comet 13,157 times. Now let's talk about the hottest thing in our solar system. Number 3. The Sun takes 99.86% of the solar system by mass. If we compare this mass with Earth, it would be 330,000 times that of Earth. The Sun is so large enough that approximately 1.3 million Earths could fit inside if squashed in, or if the Earths retained their spherical shape, then 960,000 would fit. However, scientists have found out that the Sun is losing 1.353 times 10 to the power of 20 grams of mass every year to energy. The estimated remaining lifetime of the Sun is about 5 billion years. Number 4. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Don't believe it? Even the scientists who compiled it are astounded. According to a new tally, there are 3 trillion trees, compared to the 100 to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way. And if you put it into comparison, it would take you around 31.7 thousand years to count to 1 trillion, and in monetary standards, $1 per second would take 31,688 years. Anyone up for a patient challenge? Number 5. There is a planet made of diamonds. There's a planet made of diamonds twice the size of Earth known as the Super Earth, aka 55 Cancri E. It's most likely covered in graphite and diamonds. 55 Cancri E is 3.8 times 10 to the power of 14 kilometers away from the Sun, and it's an exoplanet or extrasolar planet, which means it's outside of our solar system that usually orbits a star rather than the Sun. To reach Diamond Planet, it will take 2,551,705,986 decades, 26 minutes, and 40 seconds. So in simple terms, with today's technology, it's impossible to go there. But we know another planet that's at least possible to reach, and it's Jupiter. Yes, you heard that right. Scientists have been searching for it lately, and it was proven through modern discoveries that Jupiter's and Saturn's sky can rain diamonds. At least paying a visit to Jupiter would probably pay for the $12 million spacesuit needed to get there, if you can survive, of course. If you liked the video, be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new fascinating facts. Share this video with your friends to see if these facts blow their minds away.